Record. Hello, good evening. Thanks for joining us in this info meeting before the Highlander Kamnik Savinja Alps 2025. Thanks for joining us. We want to really give you as much detailed information as possible in order you to be ready, to be prepared, and not to have too many problems when packing and preparing, and not to have too many questions. So how this meeting will progress? At first, I will do the quite detailed presentation and tell you everything about the start and transfers and everything. And at the end, if you feel, of course, you can give some questions. You can write down some questions. You can ask live or however you want it. We are recording this session because of some of your colleagues. They don't have time today, or they are on holidays or something, and they would prefer to listen to it a bit later. Let me share my presentation. Yes, so a little bit of Slovenia, just a short introduction about Slovenia. Some of you are coming from overseas. We have some people really coming from far away, and maybe they have never. It's their first time in Slovenia or first time maybe in Europe. So. Sorry, some people are still coming to join this session. So a little bit about Slovenia. Slovenia is over 60% of covered by forests. You will notice that you will see this because our route is really going through mostly through forests and so on. So Slovenia is one of the greenest countries in the world, and first country declared as green destination of the world. We are committed to sustainability. Our tap water is drinkable everywhere. Also, springs water is drinkable. So if you see a spring, you will in the nature you can drink that water. We have numerous eco-label accommodations, zero waste destinations. We focus strongly on local organic food, nature-based experiences, and so on. So, if you are coming, if this is your first time in Slovenia, you're so welcome to check our the tourist board webpage with all the suggestions for your holidays. Slovenia is also like very diverse landscape in a very small area. We have Julian Alps, we have Mediterranean hills, karst plateau, vineyards, and of course Kamnik Savinja Alps. We have over 10,000 kilometers of marked hiking trails. So here is a short overview: what to visit before and after the Highlander, what to do in Kamnik Savinja Alps. I'm not gonna read that and explain too much because it would simply take too long time. But please, if you are interested, make a screenshot, make a photo of this slide and discover it, research it a bit later. So for those who are coming from overseas, we would definitely suggest flying to Ljubljana airport. Maybe Klagenfurt, Trieste, Zagreb are also okay, but Ljubljana is the closest. From Ljubljana airport, then you will need to first to reach Ljubljana and go with public bus to Mozirje, where is our start. If you're not coming by plane, but you're using bus, there are buses from Ljubljana to Mozirje. Definitely, we are suggesting sleeping over before and after the event. Before event, definitely in Mozirje, and after the event, it depends on the format in which you're going, either Orion or Pegasus. If you're going to Pegasus, you're finishing in Luce. And Luce is amazing little town, very picturesque, and definitely if you are finishing Pegasus in Luce, you should stay there. These are the links. For more information, also please make a photo or screenshot of it and discover it later on. So a little bit about Highlander. Highlander is a long-distance hiking event. It's a challenge and it is an adventure. Highlander is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. It is challenging. It is gonna challenge you. You will be tired. Your backpack will be heavy. Your legs will hurt. But at the end, on the finish line, it will be worth it. The nature in Kamnik Savinja Alps is amazing. You will have your colleagues from the path. If you need anything, just let us know. Our team is there for you. So about the concept, we will have 3 distances. The shortest Orion, 2 days, 35 kilometers, 1 checkpoint, so 1 night. Then it's Pegasus, 50 kilometers, 3 days. So it means 2 nights, 2 checkpoints, and start in Mozirje and finish in Luce. And the longest one, 5 days, Hercules, 100 kilometers, starting and finishing in Mozirje, and it has 4 checkpoints. So this is our team. Your organization team, you will meet us at the start line or even day before the start. I will explain you that later. So we are there to help you. We will make sure you have all the information that you need for your adventure. So if we will also give you at the start, we will give you our emergency number, SOS number. Okay, let me mute somebody. Who do we have to mute? Sorry, somebody is talking. Can you please mute your microphone? Thanks. You will get our emergency number, and if there is anything emergency, please give us a call, and we will help you with the advice. So ground rules. Many people coming from abroad, you have been to different Highlanders, so you do not need ground rules to be explained. However, this is a non-competitive event, so nobody is first one, nobody is last one. Walk in or hike in your own pace, please. There is required equipment. You need compass, you need your own sleeping bag, you can share your tent. There is on our webpage, under tab information, there is a list of required equipment. Please double check the list. Don't forget anything, please, at home. However, don't pack too much. Please double check, not double, triple check the list of the required equipment, but also triple check if you don't have too many things. Okay. There will always be some rivers, some streams. You will be able to wash your socks in the river or in the stream. You will be able to wash your merino t-shirts and so on. So don't bring too much. Your backpacks shouldn't have more than 13 to 15 kilos. Okay, about the food, I will explain that later in detail. Sleeping, so you can have a tent, you can have bivouac bag, but definitely we are sleeping outdoors. Overnight stays in huts or in other facilities are prohibited. So you are not allowed to sleep in mountain huts. This is global Highlander rule, and we are not allowed to go against it. Our transport is exclusively hiking, so no car rides allowed. Improper disposal of waste or leaving what kind of traces is strictly prohibited. I know that you won't be leaving your trash in the nature, but since people are coming from around the world, we don't know what are the how people behaving different on the other side of the world. So we have to say, you are responsible for your own waste. Do not leave any waste in the nature. I'm sure you won't be leaving the big pieces of garbage anywhere, but you have to put attention to very small little things like I don't know, things like this. They can stay in the grass around where your tent was, and it is not even easy to see things like this. So that's why you have to really carefully double check where your tent was. Go through it again, and please pick every single little piece of waste or garbage. Okay, is the PowerPoint going on? Yes, it is. Okay. This is just the screenshot of the required equipment. As I said, under the tab of information, it is there. Please go through it. So as I said, we have 3 different distances: Orion, the shortest, Pegasus, the middle, and Hercules, the longest. We all are starting together in Mosiria, and we are walking first day and sleeping first evening, first night on the same place. On second day, Orion is going their own way. Hercules and Pegasus are going most of the day together. So that's why I'm going to Pegasus now. Hercules are going together with Pegasus to the checkpoint number 2, where Pegasus has checkpoint number 2. On the second day, on the second evening, there is a warm meal ready for you. Only on second night is a warm meal waiting for you at the mountain hut. Pegasus has their checkpoint there, but Hercules still have some hiking to do for the second day. So, and Hercules are then doing the circle route in 5 days. I will explain you about the maps, about the GPS, everything later on, so you do not actually need to remember any of the things now on the screen. So, about the start. You can meet us and pick your start package already day before the event. So on Thursday afternoon from 5 till 7 p.m., we will be there in front of Mozirski Gaj. The Mozirski Gaj is Moziria Flower Park in English. It's amazing. It's amazing flower park. So you will be able to see it on Friday morning, or you can also buy a ticket on Thursday and visit it and take a couple of hours and admire it. So you can join us, you can meet us on Thursday afternoon. We will have a short program. We will talk to you, maybe explain you something about the navigation, something about the packing of your backpack, how to install correctly your backpack, which apps to use for navigation, whatever you want to ask us, please go ahead, do that on Thursday afternoon if you are arriving already on Thursday. You're not obliged to come on Thursday. There is no organized sleeping from Thursday to Friday because the event starts officially on Friday. So on Friday, you can pick up the starter pack from 7 to 8 a.m. No hurry. You can come whenever in this time gap. So it starts at 8 a.m. Since it's a non-competitive event, you can start at 8, you can start 8:30, whenever you want. Just don't start too late, like don't start at 10, because the days are getting shorter and you don't want to be short with the sunlight in the evening. What is in your starting package? It's a starting number, so a BIP number. You are signing the liability waiver in the morning. You get a food package for that day. You get a collection of the physical. You will collect the physical Highlander map. So you are getting a map and you are getting an ID. This is a booklet. In this booklet, it explained for every stage, for every day separately. How long is the route? How many meters of elevation difference? There are coordinates of the checkpoint. Everything that you need to know is in the printed booklet. So you don't need to print anything. We will print that out for you. But of course, you will also get GPX files with an email from us 4 days before the event. So GPX files, do not download them from the web. We will send it to you. So in the morning, we will also check your gear, of course. If you do not wear improper shoes, do not wear flip-flops or something like this. Wear hiking shoes or trail running shoes or something like this. Bring your tent. Tent can be shared among other people. But bring your sleeping bag. The nights can be also like 10 degrees in the morning or in the night, so you need a proper sleeping bag. You will collect food for that day, and optionally, if you are coming from abroad and you're bringing some additional luggage, you can leave this luggage with us. We will give it back to you after the finish line. So I call it check-in luggage, like on a plane. So you cannot exit it during the flight, but you get it back on the airport. Yeah. So you get it back after the finish line. So if you are staying more days in Slovenia or whatever, if there is some luggage, you can leave it with us. Parking and transfer. So the official parking free of charge is at the sports hall in Mozirje. In the front of Mozirje Flower Park, there is a parking, but we are asked not to park there since they have important shows going on that days. So this parking will be very crowded. So please park at the sports hall or check in the Muziria town, there are many free parking lots where you can park for more days. So this is not downtown Ljubljana where it's impossible to park for more days. Transport for Orion and Pegasus, you will the transfer from the finish line. So on the last day, from the finish line back to Muziria is organized either by public bus or by shuttle. It depends on your time of arrival on the finish line. However, we will be on the finish line and we will give you the information about the most suitable option for your return from the finish line to Muziria. As you probably know, the Hercules is a circle route, so you are finishing back in Muzirski Gaj. So this is a little photo from our start in Muzirski Gaj and some photos of different days, day 1, day 2. On day 2, what you see under on the picture below, this is peak of Raduha, and Raduha is the only peak with more than 2,000 meters of elevation, some meters above the sea level, 2,000 meters above the sea level. I have the German word in my mind right now. So it's actually the only place where we go above the forest line, above the forest level. So this is our highest point. This one is gonna be for Pegasus on day 3 and for Hercules on day 2. Yes, Hercules, we expect you to be a bit faster. So some more impressions from checkpoints, like some bonfires and so on. And this is already day 4 only for Hercules. This is the view from day 4 and the view from the finish, where our frame called with the sign "I am a Highlander" will be waiting for you, and we expect you to take a photo with it. Of course, you deserved it. So about the food, we have vegetarian and meat versions. You will get 3 dry meals a day. For Orion and Hercules, there is 1 warm meal on the second night, and it's gonna be in at the end of second stage for Pegasus, and towards the end of second stage in Hercules. You will be noticed where this is. So you will get 3 days a meal. You have to cook them. They are calorically adjusted for an adult hiker. However, please check what you get. And if you think that you need more, please ask our colleagues. They will give you more food. Do not start your day if you think that you do not have enough food. You will be passing mountain huts in most of the days. On day 1, definitely. On day 2, also. Day 3, you're going through Luce, which is great little village or little town, not little village, little town. So day 4, you're coming to Gornji Grad. So there will be possibilities if you want to buy something, but please, all the time, have enough food with you and have enough water with you. You can bring your favorite energy bars or something with you for some comfort food. Maybe you will need it. So some examples. For breakfast, you can get like a little some bread and pate, meat spread or vegetarian spread. For lunch, you can get some pasta and sauce, like tuna sauce, meat sauce, or something like that. This you can get pre-cooked rice with some different sauce. For dinner, you can get some insalatissime tuna. This is like tuna salad with bread or something similar like this. Also for breakfast, there will be milk and muesli, or some oats, with milk and so on. Sometimes you can choose between some tastes, but not all the time. But the food is quite neutral. It's not something very specific that somebody would say that they don't like something very specific. So overnight sleeping, you have to sleep at checkpoints. You are not allowed to sleep somewhere else in the nature, because this is strictly prohibited in Slovenia. So we sleep at the checkpoints. If you are not able to reach the checkpoint, call us on the emergency number, and then in this case you can bivouac, you can sleep somewhere else, but only in case of emergency, if you are not able to reach the checkpoint. Otherwise, sleeping at the checkpoints. Checkpoints, they have minimal infrastructure. I'm sure Highlanders know that. So on checkpoints, there is no electricity. There are no showers, nothing something like this. But always there is drinking water, water for cooking, and water for some refreshing and like some basic hygiene. When you arrive to the checkpoint, you first have to go to the info point to get your stamp, to register that you're there, so that we know that you're safe and sound. Otherwise, we will be looking for you. Then you pick your dry meal for dinner, and you prepare your dinner, get your drinking water, and so on. And on all the checkpoints, there are portable toilets. There are on checkpoints are only those portable toilets, but you will see that along the route there are also normal toilets, like in mountain huts, in a town of Gornji Grad, in town of Luce, and so on. Yes, about the electricity. There on checkpoints, there is no electricity. Bring your power banks, definitely. And use your phones as less as possible. You are getting printed out maps. However, there will be possibilities to charge your phones in mountain huts, in towns that you cross. Like if you're going to 5 days event, when you come to Luce, sit at the bar, charge your phone, and go further on. On evenings 1 and 2, there are mountain huts in the vicinity. Go there, have a beer, recharge your phone if needed. Gear, as I said, what you get printed out, and as I said, you will get GPX files for your watches, for your smartphones. You will get them 4 days before the event from us in the email. Check your spam and promotional folders, please. At the checkpoints, there will be some additional programs like lectures, stretching, and some get-togethers, and so on. Others, I think I have said everything. So you get GPX by email, prepare for the trip, test your equipment. Don't come with new shoes, please. Don't come with the tent which was folded in your and forgotten in your basement for 10 years. Yeah. Put your tent together, or assemble your tent at home and double check if it doesn't have any holes in it. Your backpack shouldn't have more than 13 to 15 kilos. Yeah. You can bring some sprays against ticks and mosquitoes, and you get our emails 4 days before the event. Yes, I have said everything. So let me check if I got any of your questions in my chat. When is the last shuttle? When? What day? From where? So maybe I explain that a little bit more. So our checkpoints are open from 2 p.m. So if you are very fast, you can come maybe even before the checkpoint is open. But checkpoints are open from 2 p.m. until evening, until everybody arrives to the checkpoint. The sunlight is getting shorter, so please be at the checkpoint until 7-8 p.m. Don't wait until the dark. We will be checking if you're not on the checkpoint until 8 p.m. We will be calling you and asking what's going on, so please come. People are never arriving later than 8 p.m. except if they're drinking too many beers at the mountain hut, which happens. It happens. So please make sure to arrive until the dawn. Okay. Can we share a web page where you can check the forecast? Yeah, it's called ARSO. This is Slovenian official. Yeah. Somebody is coming by plane where she can buy gas. You can buy gas in Hervis. I'm gonna write it down. Hervis, Intersport. Yeah. Otherwise, we always have 1 or 2 gas canisters with us. But please make sure you have it. But if somebody is running out, we always have something. If you forget something, come to info point. We normally have something spare pair of whatever you need, like hiking. If your hiking sticks, you get lost them or they are corrupted or something like this, we normally have everything. I'm checking if there are some other questions. No other questions? We still have some time. You're welcome with the questions. Yes. Let me check if we have answered all the frequently asked questions, which are normally about the water. Yes, make sure you always start the morning with 3 liters of water. You will need it for drinking, you will need it for cooking. However, you can also check if there are any mountain huts on your way. You can have a radler or beer there or something, or tea. You have to cook your own meals. You get the dry meals. You get warm meal on evening number 2. If there is something, whatever happens, call us on our emergency number or ask somebody. There will be more than 100 of you on the start. So you can always join like a team or a group or something if you're not if you don't feel if you don't have enough self-esteem to walk on your own or something like this. It will be demanding from time to time, but it is Highlander. Yeah, it is supposed to be like this. there are rivers and streams. You can wash some socks or t-shirts like there, and because there are no showers on camping sites, but the nature is amazing. You will see this. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Elena. I forgot to answer about the shuttle, but I was explaining about the checkpoints. We are waiting for everybody to arrive to the checkpoint. So it is the same by waiting you to arrive to the finish line. We will be waiting for you. Just please don't drink beer in the bar next door and forget to let us know that you are on the finish line, because then in this case we are waiting until the very, very late at night. So last shuttle will go when the last participant arrives. Yeah, those who are arriving earlier on, and if the big groups are arriving, like to Luce, this is Pegasus event. Big groups are will be going to public transport, to buses which stop in front of the finish line. The bus stop in Musiria is in the city center of Musiria, so it's very easy. And for those who are coming late, our shuttle will go and take you. Somebody asked me what size of suitcase can you drop off at the start, or whatever size. Yeah, just bring whatever you have. Yeah. Can you cook the meals in the back, or do you need an additional pot besides the one for boiling water? One pot is enough. But if you want to cook coffee, please bring additional one for coffee. Yeah, like something like this. Yeah. Bring one for cooking pasta, but bring also something like this, like for heating, like, I don't know, a soup or coffee or something like this. So I would definitely advise to, yeah. But you don't need too big of them, yeah. Or maybe you want to cook your pasta in big one and just heat up your sauce in the smaller one or something like this, yeah. Water filters, Slovenia. So what? You don't need water filters. However, I don't know you. I don't know how are you used to, Slovenian person would never filter water in Slovenian's nature. But if we go to like Middle East, we cannot drink water there, So I cannot say for you. Maybe you need to filter it, but no, Europeans normally don't. No. Okay, so there are no other questions. You will get all the details are on our webpage. If you want a recording of this one, just email me. I will send you a recording, and you will get an additional email 4 days before the event with all the links and everything. So now you know everything. We wish you safe journey. Pack well, and we meet in 10 or 11 days, so soon. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.